Hello, this is Marvelous Action Figures. I'm Paul, and these are the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified number 117 Cobra Techno Vipers. Super cool looking figures, getting into that quirky era of G.I. Joe back from the mid to late 80s. These are back to window packaging again. Let's take him out and have a look. Really, really stylized Cobra Vipers. They've got a lot of gear going on in the box here. They've got 3 weapon accessories here. They've got the sort of digital display readout that goes into his arm. They've got this brilliant backpack that connects into the hose that's here, and his laser rifle. And then he comes with a second rifle here as well, and a pistol. Let's get them out the box and let's have a look at them in more detail. Okay, here they are in their glorious Technicolor, Techno Viper Technicolor. Now, first thing to report is I had no QC issues at all with this one here on the left. It was brilliant. Everything moved nice and smooth, nice and easy. The leg here, so that left leg was fused at the knee on the right-hand side Techno Viper here, and the elbows needed a bit of warming up. But when they're moving, they're absolutely fine. There's no issues at all with that, but they did need a bit of warming up, so just check yours. Some good head articulation in this one. Great T-pose up on the arms. They move up there very, very well. And even with those shoulder pads that they've got on it there's no restriction on the movement. You've got bicep swivel and a butterfly. So that's really, really good. And they just look absolutely fantastic. Another winning Viper. So I could say good double elbow once you warm them up. No issue at all with that. Now you can actually get an even better bend on the double elbow. So this gauntlet on them, if you take the hand off, the whole thing comes off. And this is where you put the sort of digital pop-up display on it, like the holo display that they have on this one. It's a very cool feature. If I dig out the holo displays, it just pops in there nicely. These are really durable, not gummy at all, so they look really good. Sits in there nicely, so when they're out in battlefield, they can actually get a holo display of where they're going and what they're doing when they read out. The arm here actually is a really cool design to it. It's got a very simple style to it, same as the boot, so that works just as well. So you can have these in either way, and you might want to have these as, you know, the troop commander has the gauntlets and the other ones don't, or vice versa. So it gives you good options of it. It is excellent articulation at the top. Great crunch as well on it. It works both ways, goes backwards as well, so it's really, really great mobility. Drop down leg. Now what I love with the drop down leg here is that belt, the holster is actually attached, and you've got the thigh strap as well, and it's got enough give in it to move the leg out, and it doesn't impede at all on posability. It's excellent. It's so much better than the ones that slide down and fall down the leg. So really, really pleased with that. Great feature. Super double knee bend. Like I say, this one did need some warming up, but now it's going absolutely perfectly. An incredible toe hinge and swivel on either side there. So it's got great look to it. It's got great articulation to it. I'm really, really pleased with these figures. It's very, very cool indeed. They're an excellent addition. I love this colour scheme for them. They've got a real sort of subtle look to them in that sort of modern style. Now, looking at the accessories, so the backpack here with the gas cylinders on it, so this is really cool. You can actually have this either way. It works just as well, this face up, or facing it down the other way with the slots for the weapon packs on the top there. So it works either way. Now, with it, the way I'm putting it on in now, at the top, what it does is it gives you greater mobility on the hose. It gives a longer connection. So when the hose goes into the laser rifle there, which I'll pop in the back, there's 2 slots. So you can have it either side, whichever one you want. Excuse me. So when you pop that in there, and it's on the lower version there, so with the backpack higher on his back with the lower version, it gives you quite an extension of the cable. So you can have the gun further out, so you can get a sort of wider pose. You can have the gun, you know, push further forward. The other way around with it at the top of the backpack, as you can see, it's a bit more restricted. It looks cool, looks really cool, but it's a bit more restricted. That is a really nice sort of feel to it, that hose. It's great. It's really, really sort of got a nice sort of metal die cast feel to it. It's great. It comes with 3 weapons. So he's got a power hammer, a power claw, and a power wrench. And they look really, really good. They're not gummy at all. They're great. Not great sort of weathering on them. A little bit of detail, so it doesn't look too bad at all. And they sit into each of the individual packs here. And again, you can have those either way on there, facing left to right on them. And again, it works just as well. It looks just as good on his back, whether you have it one way up or the other way up as well. And as you can see on the one on the left there, I've got on the higher version, so it gives me a lot more reach in the rifle. And then you've got a really cool pistol, and again, that sits into that awesome thigh holster on the side there. So it's looking really cool, really slick. These are brilliant figures. The weapon is great. The laser rifle is excellent. You've got the little nozzle at the bottom there where the hose connects into. Not gummy at all. Really durable. So cool. So awesome set. So let's get to some scale now and see what they look like against some other Joes. So start with a very recent Joe. This is the retro carded Duke. I freaking love this figure. It's so good. Got a little mini review up on the channel you can check out. He looks great with them. Works perfectly well. That sort of classic Joe look with this sort of modern take on these Techno Vipers works really well. So that's a great looking matchup, those sets there together. Okay, moving on. I've now got him in with Big Boa, who they would be spending a lot of time with because he would be training them up and he would be getting them ready for combat. So he looks good again. You can see the real size of him over them because they're not small figures at all. So it's a good matchup. And this colour scheme is just fantastic between them. Looks really good. Okay, let's get some Vipers out because they're Vipers, a couple of Cobras. So we've got the Viper leader here and we've got a standard Viper trooper. They look really good together. It's a good matchup. I love the mixed match of these colour schemes. And that sort of classic Viper look goes really well with these Techno Vipers. And that is a great squad setup there. And then keeping with the Viper theme, I put him in with the Range Viper, which is a fantastic figure. One of the top 5 last year. And then the OG, the sort of the Cobra infantry here. Now I love having them in there together because this very much shows you. Oh, as my voice goes there, this very much shows you the quirky difference between the original looking Cobra figures and these more sort of moving to the modern, more quirky, weirder side of G.I. Joe. But I think these work really well, and it's credit to Hasbro how well they've done the designs of these in terms of all these looks working well with each other. So yeah, super pleased with them. Great sets, look really good. And then to finish, I put them in with the Mezco 112 Collective Destro. This works really well. I'm always surprised how big this Destro is. It just doesn't look it until you put him in with other figures. So that size comparison works well. He looks awesome with them. I've got the Firefly Mezco on pre-order and I can't wait for that because I think that is going to work so well with these Cobra Techno Vipers, and he's going to be the definitive Firefly look for me. So yeah, the Mezcos work just as well. The Destro works perfectly with it. A really cool looking set. Okay, that's it for me. I've made it through with my voice just about holding out for this episode. I hope you've liked this little look at these Techno Vipers. They are really cool figures. They pose well. They look great. They're an excellent addition to the Cobra squad. Really pleased to have them. Could have done with a whole bunch more of these. Let me know what you think. Drop it down in the comments. Like and subscribe while you're there. And if you are looking at subscribing, thank you very much. Let's talk about these Techno Vipers. And that is it for now. I hope to see you on another video soon. Bye for now.